You're tuned in to the Brand Ambassador Select Podcast.
Welcome back to the Brand Ambassador Select Podcast, where we are showcasing the coolest brands and gifts while featuring movers and makers. I'm your host, Lenore, and this is going to change your life. Now, this right here is the original worm. It's the portable full body massage roller that combines the benefits of therapy balls, which is super darn cool, and a foam roller in one. It's so easy to carry. As you can see, that's how big it is. So it's not big whatsoever. And it's cool because it comes in this little case as well. The worm, the original worm. So their founder and CEO, Karen, joins us on this episode to show us how to use this massage roller and the benefits it has in our everyday lives. So Karen Atkins, welcome to the Brand Ambassador Select Podcast.
Thanks, Lenore. Great to be here.
And I'm so excited because you sent us a worm. Now, how can I use this? How can I not have pain in my back, my butt, my legs, my feet, all the above?
Yes, all the above can be addressed with this super little versatile handy tool. Basically what it is it's four cross-style balls encased in neoprene. And so basically you get the benefits of your therapy balls with the foam roller. So instead of carrying around a whole lot of tools and things for different parts of your body, you have it all in one here in this handy little tool. It's a very versatile product. You can use it for all the things you mentioned, from your neck to your feet and pretty much everything in between. And the other great benefit is that it's super portable. So instead of the bulky foam rollers that you see around the gyms and stuff like that, this one is so portable. You can use it behind your back while you're at home working, or in your car while you drive. You can use it and massage your back while you drive. You can take it, on the plane with you. You can just pretty much throw it in your purse and you're ready to go.
So I'm in a computer type of chair right now. I'm gonna turn to the side so maybe you can see. So that's the style chair I am. If I wanted to use the worm with this, do I just go like that? Is that how?
Options. You can put it that way. You can use it vertically like that and then roll side to side.
Oh my God, it popped.
This is kind of the same idea for when you're driving. Or you can use it for lumbar support, because a lot of our chairs are just not designed for comfort unless you buy a specific chair for lumbar support. But if you put it back there for lumbar support, a lot of people also with sciatic pain, you can sit on it and it just kind of relieves your sciatica. And I get that when I drive for long periods of time. So it's great to do that while you drive in the car as well.
Let me tell you, the way that I just had it, whatever's right in my spine, right in the dead middle, that's popping, girl. Literally, I hear it popping.
Adjustments are free. Yeah. It's
right?
a lot of chiropractors sell this and massage therapists. And, it's just this thing might put me out of business, because basically it gets all the spots, So basically all that you just did in your chair is what you can do in the car. And people buy it specifically for travel and for driving. So, yeah.
You're on the mat right now. Can you demonstrate for us other ways to use the worm as I, sit back here and try to massage my own back?
Let's speak because you feel so good. Yeah, sure. So basically, the really nice thing about it for your back is that because of the four balls, your spine sits between the balls. And it's not putting pressure directly on your spine. It's just hitting the muscle groups along your spine. So you can stick it down here and you can lift your hips and roll that lower back. Sometimes I just like to relax my back and kind of open that lower back. Or you can lift your hips again and just roll. This is the one where you really get a lot of cracks and crunches. So it's great for that. A lot of people, whether you're aware or not, have very tight glutes. And so you can just kind of roll in there. And that one is kind of a killer.
I've been told that I need to do that to open up my hips and stuff like that because they're super tight.
You'll be cursing me for that because it just it gets into those trigger points and it kills. So then you can get into your hips. A lot of runners and stuff have very tight IT bands. So you can get that IT band, your hamstring. And another one for runners and people like athletes is for your shins. And the other, you can't really do this with any other roller, because of the design again, because of the 4 balls and these little depressions here, it gets both sides of your shin. So instead of just rolling on your shin bone, you're rolling the muscles along your shin. So people with shin splints, or even with plantar fasciitis, it's good to roll out this outer side of your shin. And then it's a really great foot roller because of the balls, and they have a little give to them. It really gets that arch of your foot. You can work the edges of your feet. So it's just, pretty much neck to foot. One more thing, this is one of my favorite things, is for your neck, is you can put on a block, or a lot of people do this on their pillow at night. You put your neck there, and then you just do your neck rolls, yes and no. And again, your spine sits between the balls, and it's just getting those really tight muscles. I really needed that today.
I think I needed too after this. I'm watching you and I'm like, ooh, I should like crack a little this way, crack a little that way. I should stretch a little bit more as well. And incorporating this, I think, into the stretching aspects of your everyday life would really be beneficial. Because now, you know what, like we're at home all the time now, or most people are like still at home, like literally just sitting. And I feel like this last year I've gotten like my lack of exercise and mobility, because all I'm doing is moving from the chair to the couch and the couch to the car. And then like, it's not, and I need this to help really create the circulation flow
too, basically, we're sitting a lot more, and just to get up, and you don't need a mat, you could just do it on your floor or in your chair like you were doing, get the blood flowing, and plus, we're just stressed out these days too. I find myself, just, a little more stressed than usual. So it's just nice to kind of get the blood flowing, get the muscles, supple.
And you have 2 different sizes. So the one that I have in front of me has 4 different balls inside. Now I noticed that you have one that has 3 in front of you too. What's the difference? No?
They all have 4 balls.
Oh, okay, they all have 4.
Yeah, the only difference is the size. So there's the 6.3 and the 7.0. And the difference is the ball size. So I don't know if you can see that here.
Yeah, see, that's why I thought it only had 3, because of how tiny it was.
So basically 6.3 has 4 6.3 centimeter balls. 7.0 has 4 7 centimeter balls. They both come in pink or black, and they come in this little handy mesh bag. So basically they do exactly the same thing for both sizes. The only difference is the smaller one is a bit firmer, so it's more like a deep tissue massage, and it gets, because they're smaller and harder balls, gets more into those tight spots, and it's a little more like a deep tissue massage, if you like that type of massage. The larger one, which also comes in black as well, basically the balls are a little softer and they're bigger, so it's going to cover more surface area, but it's not going to be as intense as the smaller size. So for travel, you can use both. I sell at about 55 airports nationwide, because people like to take it on take it on the plane, and then you have it for your journey and the destination, so either size works for the car, either size works for travel. It's just kind of a personal preference.
Now, you are the founder. Why and how did you come up with this type of design?
Well, basically, I've been in package design and an avid athlete most of my life. And so I've tried every tool out there, and I've designed a lot of different packaging things for other companies. And basically, I based this on 4 tennis balls in a tube sock. My boxing coach would bring out a tube sock with 4 tennis balls in it tied at the end. But basically, so I saw this and everybody was like, oh my God, this feels so good. And she would bring it out after, our workouts. And I was like, I can make this so much better, So I just started playing with different balls, and these are solid rubber balls inside, so they're not like tennis balls. Tennis balls are hollow and eventually they will break. And these are solid rubber, so they have better compression. I chose neoprene for the outside because it'll bend with your body contours and it's not going to be stiff or floppy like a sock. And basically, I just wanted something really simple and really effective. And this seems to have worked. It works for me and it works for, lots of people out there. So that's my story.
Listen, this is a major upgrade from the random baseballs and softballs and tennis balls I have in the house. So I am all about it because I think it was a couple weeks ago I was looking for one. I'm like, is there a ball? And then I'm like, oh no, the dog just chewed the whole thing. I don't even have a ball for my back anymore. And there's only so much, I have an electric stim, but there's only so much that can do. This really just helps at least from when I was trying it on the chair that I'll turn around again. It really just helps, I feel put things back in place,
Well, yeah, and especially if you use it horizontally and it's tracking your spine, it kind of gets everything back. People tend to lean to one side or favor one side, and this will kind of you'll feel your tight side when you're, rolling something like your spine and things like that. And also, you could use it against the wall and do squats against the wall. So have it.
You mean a double workout?
Yeah, so it'll kind of make your squats and a little more pleasurable because you're getting massage, right?
Whatever helps me get through them, I'm down to sign up for.
Try that later when you're against a wall somewhere. So
yeah, that's pretty awesome. Thank you for showing us the worm. And where can we get this? Where can we order this immediately?
You can go to theoriginalworm.com or you can go in there and it'll link you to the website store, or you can buy it on Amazon. There's a link to Amazon on the site as well, or just search Amazon for The Original Worm. We're at airports nationwide, retailers nationwide. We have an Australian distributor. So kind of, a little here and there, a lot of massage therapists and, things like that. But basically, if you go to the website, it'll, get you to where you want to go to order them. And they're very well priced at $34 for the larger 7.0 and $25 for the smaller 6.3, and they'll last you forever.
Yeah, I was just about to ask that. What is the lifespan? But you just said forever, so I'm good with that.
For as long as I've been in business, since 2013, I've never had somebody, well, I take that back. Somebody at one of the running stores where I sell these brought one back, it kind of as a joke, because their dog had gotten it at it, and there was all these teeth marks in it, and it was kind of a joke because they had a basket of these for the runners to use, and I went in there to check it one day and I'm like, what the heck? And it was just oh my God, that's hilarious. But that's the worst shape I've ever seen one in since I've started. Nobody's ever returned one because it break. I mean, it's really well made and it's flexy.
Once again, that is theoriginalworm.com. You can check them out on Facebook and Instagram at theoriginalworm, and on Twitter, original_worm. Karen, thank you for showing us this, and I'm excited to start stretching and maybe squatting tonight with the worm.
Yay. Well, thanks for having me, Lenore. It was really fun. And get your worms.
That's a wrap on another episode of the Brand Ambassador Select Podcast. I'm your host, Lenore, and you can hit that subscribe button so you never miss one. More at brandambassadorselect.com, and we will see you next time.